So we left that beautiful place and we are on the road. Today is a big driving day. Snow is driving right now, but we will definitely be taking turns. We got about 5 hours on the road today, and then we have a special treat because we're meeting up with the Vandersons, and it's Emily's birthday
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes. And so the Vandersons picked out the locations, and if you guys know them, they pick out some pretty epic spots, so I can't wait to see
what they found.
So today I gave Snow the option of first shift, second shift, with the contingency that if I drove first shift, I might be able to drive all day.
Would have never happened.
She wanted first shift.
If Curt would have tried to drive all day, by the end of the day, it would have been very tense in the van. You guys know. No long driving days allowed. We have to split it up or we get grumpy.
Yeah. It's not just me that gets grumpy, by the way. Wow, look at that. Big ravine valley. I wonder what's down there. I'm sure a river. But anyway, she drew the short straw. She has a very windy road to contend with. Steep, just like a lot of these mountain roads here in Costa Rica. There's a beautiful views off to the side. We're more in a jungly territory. Of course, it is laced with farmland. But this particular area is pretty overgrown. And like most of Costa Rica, beautiful. So we have driven all around Costa Rica. I mean, we've been in a lot of different little states or what have you, a lot of different areas, but I think this is the most beautiful road that we've been on, just driving.
It is a beautiful road.
Now remind you, Snow's driving, and all of a sudden, we just come across this waterfall. Now we didn't even know this thing was here. Look at this thing. Driving right across the bridge, double waterfall right there, and of course there's a little food stand, vendor stand right here.
How perfect was that?
What a neat little thing.
All right, back to our 5 hour drive.
Yeah.
Still got 4 hours and 5 minutes to go.
Yeah. So the road is so narrow through here. But when a car comes, you kind of have to pull over and stop. And then these curves are so steep.
This is crazy. This road is crazy.
So far, thankfully, it's not the steepest road we've been on, but in terms of narrow, windy, and beautiful, this is it.
We have come down out of the nice, cool, cloud foresty type mountains of central Costa Rica. We have stopped at the grocery store and restocked, and now we're riding south along the Pacific coast. The Vandersons have picked out a beach campsite that we should be to in about 2 hours. So we're in new territory of Costa Rica. We have not been here yet. I am excited to see the ocean.
And there's a new driver, so we're making good time finally.
Whatever. I got us well over half the way here. Let's just take him off the camera so we can tell the truth.
It's a fish.
All right. We'll see you on a little bit at the camp that the Vandersons have picked out. So, we have made it to where Danny and Emily have sent us. And before we get there, it looks like there is a really cool little market. Check this place out, guys. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where are we parking?
Over down
a ways.
Right there, there's like 50 Skylar the Coast.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. All right, we'll go get parked. There's a room next to you guys?
Yeah, it's over here, not too much farther.
Oh, go ahead. We'll finish your walk. We'll find you. Hey guys, we drove 5 hours to get here to celebrate the birthday. It is birthday eve.
Yay!
But presents should be given on birthday eve and consumed throughout the birthday.
Thank you so much.
Yay, we made it. It was a long drive, but we told him we were not missing Emily's birthday.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Curt is setting up the blender. Emily is cutting the strawberries and the star fruit. Me and some breezer are watching the ocean. Danny is missing in action.
I think he's gonna go for a swim.
I think we're about to have some smoothies. All right, the start of Emily's birthday is underway. We have set up a cool little outside deck area. Smoothies are on the menu. Danny's in the ocean. Chairs are ready. We're likely gonna just see you guys in the morning for an epic, fun, very exciting because snow can actually go waterfall hike. Don't worry, I'm not really hiking, I'm cheating. But I will be at the waterfall when these guys get there. Happy birthday, happy birthday Eve!
Happy birthday!
Alright, yesterday was Emily's birthday eve. Today is Emily's real birthday and we are headed out for an adventure that involves waterfalls. And what is so exciting about this one, Curt?
Snow can make it up there, so that's really cool. So she's going to be joining in on the venture, so we're excited about that.
Yeah. Now, I'm not making the hike up there, but there's apparently a pickup truck that will drive me up there, and I get to go on the adventure today. So, here we go. Emily's birthday in Costa Rica. All right, guys. Everything is figured out here at the waterfall. Me and Curt are going up in the pickup truck. These guys are gonna drive a little ways up the road and they're gonna make the crazy hike because y'all know that's what they do, they hike. And we will meet them at the waterfall later.
All right, guys. We're here at the Nauyaca Waterfalls. Danny and Emily are hiking down. We're here loading up, getting ready to go. You getting excited, Snow?
I am. I'm so excited that I get to actually go on one of these adventures with these guys. Even though I'm cheating and riding in the truck, I'm gonna get there and I'm stoked. Snow's version of a waterfall hike begins right now.
The adventure begins. This is gonna be a blast.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's go find Emily and Danny.
Misty mountains, dusty roads ahead, crossing rivers, dreaming of a bed from a window in the mighty clouds up high. I can touch a stream of gold above, breaking through with hope of light.
Okay guys, so we made it up in the truck, but it's not all easy sailing for me and my bum knee. I still have to go down quite a few stairs. So I'm gonna hand the camera off to Curt as I go down these stairs, and I will see you guys at the bottom.
So guys, these are really steep stairs. There's a nice solid bamboo handrail, so that's good. So Snow is inching her way down. She's probably pushing her limits right now, so that's probably not great, but I think it's good she's
lots
out
of
there.
ice tonight, lots of ice.
Yeah.
But I'm making it to this waterfall.
But we can see the water from right here. We still got a bit of a steep climb, but we're almost there.
We got a We got a butt cheek Instagram shoot going on down here.
Come again. Let the heat find all the frozen. Let the force in. And I am above. I feel above. Oh, let the sun shine on the broken. Let the summer come again. Let the heat find all the
So what's our best path?
Rainy season, so the waterfall is pretty ferocious. I don't know if I can get down in it to swim. And I think the only way to get down there, for me anyway, would be if I swam to that side, walk down those rocks over there. I don't think I can walk down these here, not with my knee. But I can sit here and look at how beautiful this waterfall is and watch Curt try to figure out how to get down there. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Maybe we'll get snow in the water, guys.
Those stairs down were really, really tough. We've made a place for me to sit here, and I gotta rest the knee. I hope it can get rested enough that I can try to get in this water before it's time to leave, but I also know I have to save enough life left on this knee to get back up those stairs. So, if I don't get in the water, it's perfectly fine because I made it down here and this thing is beautiful and we're fixing to shoot it and show it to you. The other thing is, we passed Danny when we were coming in on the truck. We were arriving at the waterfalls and he was leaving, jogging back down the road, and Emily wasn't with him, so we're like, what's going on? And apparently dogs aren't allowed here, so he was having to take some Brita back to the van. And Emily's here at the waterfall, but we don't know if she's gonna head on back, if Danny's gonna have time to get to the van and get back here and all that. So we hope they make it back. And if they don't, we'll definitely continue to celebrate their birthday later if we can catch up with them. But we're keeping our fingers crossed that they can make it back here in time and get some breaches safe and secure back at their van, and we'll continue the day. But in the meantime, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this beautiful waterfall, and I think Curt's flying the drone. So let's see what happens. I made it back up the crazy steep steps. I don't think the distance of those steps was so horrible as much as it was some of them were like 1.5 to 2 feet steps. They were pretty big ones. So I'm going to pay for it tomorrow, so we're going straight to get some extra ice to take care of the knees. But I wanted to pop in here. I know you saw her in the video, but we were able to meet up with Emily. Danny did just have to hang back with Sombrita a little bit, but at least Emily got to hang out with us a little bit, and we did a little birthday swim in the waterfall, and it was nice. And now they're doing the hike back down, and we're going to meet up with them at where we think our next campsite is. I'll give y'all a hint. We're headed back to the beach. So probably some smoothies are in order too, because it's still Emily's birthday. So, but I'm pretty excited that I got to do that, guys. If you follow the journey, you know I don't get to do that often. So this pickup truck ride was pretty special for me. And now it's over, and it was worth it.
So we got up early and we're over at the Whale's Tail National Park. Last night was Emily's birthday, so we had a good time celebrating that. I guess it was all day yesterday, not just last night. But anyway, we're headed out. So this Whale's Tail area is on the convergence of a couple tectonic plates. There's a tail formation in the coral, a whale's tail formation, that we're gonna go check out. So let's go look at it.
After the waterfall hike yesterday, that just about killed my knees. I stay here. These 3 adventure people are headed out to the natural whale's tail. But I'm gonna sit here and get some pretty videos of this beautiful beach and maybe get them walking out there. We'll see.
All right, guys, the beach just opens up out here, and we're at low tide, which is really the best strategy to come out to see the whale's tail, because during high tide it can get covered up. And so we're headed out there. It's quite a bit bigger and farther of a walk than I imagined. It's actually looks like a pretty good distance out there. So as we get closer out here to the whale's tail, you can actually see kind of the tail. And then what I didn't know is the other side branches way off to the right. And if I pan over here to the left a little bit, you can see how the other end of the tail shoots out. So there's a guy over there with a cart full of coconuts, probably selling Coco Frios out there at that point. Back there's the jungle, and then snow's way back there. So this right here is sort of the point where the whale's tail begins. And up here is the intersection of the whale's tail. So I just saw there's a caiman right over here. So I gotta tell Danny and Emily so they can see it. I don't think they see it.
What do you got?
There's a caiman right over here. You see it? On the other side of the river.
Dude, I can't believe that was sitting right there.
It's a big caiman right over there. He's about 6 foot, 200 pounds. Capable of eating a small dog. Or Danny.
So we just left the Whale Tail Beach. We were all starving. So we found a cool little local soda. We ordered some local food. And then after that, it's sad time. Because we're leaving the Vandersons. Where are you guys headed?
Panama.
Oh, they got a border crossing. They're still a little bit ahead of us, guys. So we will see them in
Panama.
Yeah. So, but we had a fantastic time for Emily's birthday. Lots of cool exploring. Good luck with your border crossing.
Thank you.
And we'll
Thank you
catch
guys
up.
so much.
We'll catch up. We'll see y'all in a couple of days. Curdy, where are we headed to next? Cooler weather?
We're gonna go find some cool birds.
All right. Cheers, guys. We'll see y'all in a few days.
Good times.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys.